look at this bracket. I'm excited for this, man. This is the first minor tournament of the CDL that they're throwing. It's a single elimination, best of 5 online tournament. They are taking the seeding for this tournament from the current standings in the CDL from the first 2 weeks. And we got 4 buys from the top 4 teams.
Yeah, we have the minor, and then a couple matches after that, and then we go into Madrid, which is, January 27th, I think. I think that's when we leave or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And
the other side of this one, we have Optic Texas.
So for Optic Texas, the thing for me is that we bring in Hoop, right? And we all put the spotlight on him. And he does well. It's not necessarily that he falls short, but Shotzzy just has been taking over all of these series. So for Optic Texas, their biggest focus is just cleaning up some of their fundamentals because that's where they were falling short and forcing these game 5s. But Optic Texas, I think they look great right now. I'm excited to see the work they put in during the past 2 weeks.
You know, you're up 40 points. Can you try to, if you make that, maybe close out the game, put it darn close. But Optic behind Dashy's on another force raise up to 31, locking it down. And, well, now the game's starting to come to them.
Well, this is the first time you've really been able to hold on to a B2. If you were Optic, you've had opportunity, but you've got broken the first couple times through.
So maybe number 7, Roxas, he spun all the way in the back.
Trying to go nuts, 2 pushing around the back to try and clear him out. They get him outside of water, tied up 244, 244. 30 seconds still remaining on the hard point. Optic finding all the kills. You've got one last effort here to try and get in. It's going to be Roxas, I think, will get there first. Can he get in to make the play? He's going to contest with 249 on the clock. But then he will drop Optic Texas, ice up and win.
An ace, potentially. After with the defuse, though, that he did a buy Shotzzy sometime, and he is out. He's going to have to win a one-on-one and maybe kill the player on the defuse. Here we go. That player hops. Shotzzy times it well. Able to reset. Wins the round. It almost.
Awkward timing, but for the most part, he likes to fight for those freaky positions as he does and gets the first blood. Exit trying to bring it back, though. Not able to get another. 1 player remaining. Who cuts him down? Optic and just smoke people. But it just feels like with the 3 subs, I mean, you can just apply a lot of pressure. You get like one wave to kill, someone gets a multi-kill, and you're just cutting down people on angles as they're coming off the spawn. Good looking stuff there from Optic. Is
so fast through B for Optic. They know this is an A play. They're so far up the map.
Oh, you just barely get away. Shots hit the 16 HP. And Dashy gets another first blood. He's on 4 straight. Purge nearly snaps, but Hoop gets another. Optic so close to shut this down. Wait, just sticking out a little bit too much as he gets tagged up. Everybody falling. Wait, gonna be last up. Does get one. But he's got the rest of the team to deal with. Trying to get the eyes to the window. It's gonna be Dashy there to greet him though. And they're gonna send it at him, drop him. Optic Texas clutch up and close it out. Dashy, but
She was winning?
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just not the easiest gunfight there from Purge. And now Hook with an insane double. They get them on the hill, and that is going to be a break in 4 dead, and they can win it here. Send it to a game 5.
Wait, needed to win that one. I'm not sure it would have mattered, but he needed to win that one. And they have the time in this hard point. They'll close it out. We're going the whole way to a map 5. These teams. Now you got chopper control. You've got mid control. You're in a great spot. I mean, someone out there's going to win an insane gunfight here. Kenny has had a couple peelers. And there you get some team shots in with Hook, so you put it into a 2 versus 2 now. And now you don't have a great angle onto the bomb because you don't have a player at chopper, so the pressure flips a little bit here to Boston Breach. But on the other side, you don't have time, but this is why you're able to top this. No one's got the angle. They've got to make a player forward. As soon as the chopper player dies, you're in trouble. But Snoopy wins it. They're going. The defuse, though, gets through, and Optic gets the 5th round in. And that's a painful one, I think, if you're Breach. He wins that outer fight again. He did it, just 3 rounds ago.
Purge is here, though. Purge is working through the middle of the map. He doesn't drop off, but he's able to turn this into a 3-on-3.
Oh, he's spotted. Oh, my God, he doesn't see him. And now it's all on Wake, his 5th 1v3 opportunity, I feel like, of this series. He's just thinking, can I get another pick on these guys? He's got eyes on both. He gets another pick. They're just giving him freebies. Oh my God, I thought he had it. He needed one more bullet. One more bullet and Wake pulls it off. Holy shit.
That was close.
Yeah.
You're going up against LA Thieves, and when you look at this roster, These are 4 dangerous faces.
Yeah, these guys are unbelievable, and they got one of the best duos in the entire world. When you talk about Hydra and Scrap, both of them can just take over a game at any moment. And you got 2 gap fillers who are also talented in their own right, and Envoy and Ghosty, and it's translated well. Obviously, the chemistry's there. They've been dominating all their matches, but the 1 versus Atlanta FaZe did get really close. We went all the way to that game 5, where Atlanta FaZe came back and won a huge rewind hardpoint, so it could get interesting.
For so long, it's just been automatic, robotic, kinda, and well, that is a fantastic push from Thieves. They take out all 4, and now this is how you quickly answer back. You're in a 70 or so point hole, you rip off 60 here, you're nearly looking at a tie game.
Now you're in the Shotzzy spot. If you are Hydra, yeah, you're gonna wall bang that door. Able to find 1, just backs on down, repositions, but Sip and Abizi do find 2, but it's Ghosty again running that 3rd sub. We've seen it on this map, specifically on this hill, well behind his double. They hold on to the hill, and as you said, you get a full 60 here, and it's like the rest of the game doesn't really matter. You're right back to square one.
Triple for Scrap at the midpoint of this hard point, but yeah, no, it'll pretty much be a tie game, so it feels like you did a lot of hard work, a lot of great work for your FaZe early in this, and yeah, it kind of just gets wiped off the board a bit. But, well, it allows you to afford that big loss at 4, I guess, right? And still have an advantage. And his teammates, or just the reminder, like, I've got big door. I've got big door. Worry about everything else. Like, I've got this. Just the reminders, and then once he died, just gassing the boys. You're better. You're better.
Trying to find that timing again, right? What he does so well in Search and Destroy. Where's the opening? But it's quickly traded. Now into a 2-on-2, making a 1v2 for Envoy.
Let's see if he can activate now. Clutch up. Not gonna happen.
There's a triple for Abizi.
Not gonna happen. It's just having these monster moments. Yeah, it's coming in 3s right now for everybody. 7 now for Abizi.
We just saw, but there's always been a response. So you're not allowing LA Thieves to kind of go on these runs and get themselves back into the game.
No, I mean, this is back-to-back maps where FaZe have mostly just been in control. Like, this is the first time where I feel like they're looking, I mean, they've had their good maps, but just kind of looking like you maybe expect them to. They still got to close this out. I think we just saw, what, like a 3-5 comeback in that map 5 in the last series. We'll see if Thieves can pull off the 2-5 comeback. Or FaZe will shut it down here. First blood to Draws as he's playing deep, tries to snap on a Hydra. Maybe setting up Cell, he's gonna get double chow. The fact Cell gets 1 is brilliant there. Yeah, I thought they bait and switched that pretty well, but he has hit his shots. Straza finds the last one. Atlanta FaZe finally maybe feeling good about some of the Call of Duty they're playing.
Scrap sooner or later, finally you do. Hydra going out for the trade. He's thinking they should finish that tick maybe, but it doesn't matter. Still 7 lives in the advantage, a minute 40.
Yeah, it's like if you're FaZe, you're gonna have to have some 4-down stretch here, some nice sequence that really gets you back into it. Otherwise, it should be pretty similar to what we saw last round. Scrap. Killing Celium so hard, half his body was in the ground. Sit back, look at Brangle. Scrap still there and still shooting. 7 lives left. They're doing this even better than FaZe did last round, just choking them out. Beautifully done there from Thieves. A chance to really tear this thing apart. Depending on how fast this gets picked up and how fast he can maybe trade, it does get picked up. Draza will find Hydra. Minute extension is through. You're down 5. Can FaZe do something crazy now? They've got 2 dead. 45 to go. 3 dead.
Before? Oh, he doesn't catch him. Still trying to find him, and there we go. All 4 dead. Now you're going to have multiple players on it.
Hold up.
Celium locking down the middle of the map, or at least trying to. And instead gets caught, but the rest of FaZe are on B.
They're going to get 3 off of it. They clear it, 40 seconds to go, and you just don't have the lives. You've only got 3 people up. They were so close to bringing this back. But now you're in trouble. Just got to trade this efficiently if you're Thieves, and it's done. 1 player remaining in Draza, and he is night-night. Down 0-2, 3 brilliant rounds out of Thieves, and they'll extend the series, and now the boys look a little bit fired up. Maybe some energy changes here is... Well, that was nearly an insane comeback from FaZe. He's getting shot from everybody, but his teammate and Cell gets shots through on the cross, saves him, and he'll secure the final 10 or so seconds. Now we take a look at the other side of the fight. Is Simp getting back to full HP and trying to get rocket and roll, and not going to be able to do it? I thought Thieves gets all the kills, but draws his 2. Probably going to keep it scrappy again because you can't get set up Graveyard Thieves, one of these central hard points, so we'll keep an eye on the spawns.
Well, that's gonna, in a way, because the spawns are so close, that double from draws actually gives them numbers on their next push. It's like right in a 3-on-2, so that one multi-kill changes everything.
It's weird because like multi-kills almost like aren't as important sometimes in a map like this, but they are in the sense it can make things just crazier, right? Like it does. 10 more points needed for the win. 40 up for aBeZy. They find all the kills. They've got him spawning out as deep as you could. The only guy close is Hydra, and they're able to pick that up before he gets one. FaZe shut it down 3-1. They let the map 3 get away from them. Couldn't close it out clean, but man, they look good in that map 4, and that's a hell of a series for aBeZy. Like, I think he falls flat at the end of that control, but outside of that, I mean, he was a playmaker in the search and destroy. He was on a tear there.
The Carolina Royal Ravens are the best team in the game. Statistically, they are #1 seed. They are 4-0. And since bringing Slasher onto the squad, they're playing with a whole new level of confidence, Nameless.
Yeah, they've been unbelievable. And Slasher has numbers to back it up. He's putting down the most damage on his team in Hardpoint and Gwinn on his 2nd year. Unbelievable so far. Hardpoint, their best game mode, and they beat these guys a couple weeks back before the break, so they're feeling comfortable.
Map and see if that continues. They want to mix things up. They're more prepared for a B hit. I think C9 was ready to square up over by mid. You're dealing with Slasher, you're dealing with the trades. How do they roll through a 2v2? TJ and Gwinn looking to take care of business.
Perfectly balanced, like it has been in many of these rounds.
That's a problem. That's a big problem.
The first blood. Hello. Hello. More angles being played with, and now you're sending just an absolute prayer up a nade, and now you're taking a swim. Dive into those waters and dive into map 3. We're going in all tied up, attached for a 1v4. Might be one of the most clutch players of all time, but nothing you can do there. Dominance from the Royal Ravens. Hops up in the clock to buy his teammates some time, but TJ, he wants the time for himself. Kills getting lined up, players getting gunned down. Carolina so clean on defense. That was an absolute stampede.
Yeah, that was nearly uncontested. Vivid.
Now you got players crawling in your spawn, attached, waiting for a kill to fall into his lap, but it's Gwinn that gives him the hands. Bullets to the face, and C9 back to their spawn.
Whoa, what a moment. Less than a minute. It wins from Sib on the catwalk. Staying alive in every possible angle. Gwinn still keeping the front door incredibly safe. Keeps them guessing. Still in the middle of the map is going to be the last man here for C9 to make something happen. And Vivid, as accurate as ever, brings them down. Sib now fighting tooth and nail to fight their way forward. The Rocks lost 2 members of C9. Can they make something happen? Or is it going to be TJ? There he goes into the feed. The last man. And what a battle. This has been on Vault. The last chance. And to the last man, both teams fighting their hearts out. Ravens take the lead. Go, Max in. And it's a headbutt, and what a headbutt it was. Gwinn comes away with 2. As Krem gets the full regen now, looking to chow this bomb site ASAP, trying not to let any of the momentum go.
And that was the strat. Send the flock down low and get all the Ravens involved. That's going to do some damage. Got to do something off the back of it, but unfortunately, TJ reads attach. I think TJ has been conditioned. If his teammates are not watching pool, he's just going to have to pick it up. So successful in that round, and
depending on the angle at which they attack it from, that's what I mean. Gwinn gets involved straight away. Trades are there. Tej immediately picks up the back. He's traded out. Over to Gwinn. Wins his, all down to Sib.
And not even a snowball's chance in hell to win that 1v2. Dies instantly. Against, it's so tough to predict these two because Vivid just running an AR this year. Radically different style. But either way, able to get the bomb down. And he's planning safe as well. This is so tough to clutch. Kremp is going to have to world star someone to make this happen.
Hey. He's very good at that. Problem,
well,
he might not get the chance.
Yeah, it's done.
He's not going to get the chance to world star anyone. It's now 5-4. Defuse, beautiful work. Heads up move from the Ravens. And that's it, reading the player.
20K, here we go.
One more round. And it's right back to it. It's a mirror of the previous round. Trophies are in position. The plant will be there. momentarily. Krem, that stun doesn't help, and it's certainly enough to send Gwinn in for the win. The first kill to his name.
Oh,
Slasher
and there are the
joins
dominoes.
in. It's starting to fall. Back on the retreat towards the B-bomb site. TJ has eyes on that wide cross, but not necessarily on the site. And he may have heard the door. He definitely saw that. Here come the stuns. 3v2. All down to Mac. And that should be it, Mac. This is the series. He plants it. And he has a frag. The dead nade. They enter the site. Mac has no idea. Are they going to hit the defuse one more time? We've seen this happen before.
Oh my God.
The hops from Mac. The quick check. But it's a classic. Prone on the bomb site. The Ravens do not fall prey. What an unbelievable series.
Everybody else.
Nameless, I want to ask you a little bit about Vivid. I say everyone else's name. I don't say Vivid's name enough. What does he do in game? Because I always see him finishing maybe a 1.1, a 1.02, or barely negative. He seems to always go even.
Yeah, gap filler, willing to do what it takes for the team, and he's completely bought into the system. You know, I think he's one of the most underrated players in the history of Call of Duty. Always dropped for some reason when his teams underperform, and then he gets picked up by some like-minded individuals, and he finds success. You can think all the way back to the last Treyarch title in Cold War, where he got picked up by Empire, and they got a little bit better. So Vivid's just a guy you can plug and play in any team, and he will thrive. So I've been loving this roster so far, and like Ali said, like a team you thought would be really good at Search and Destroy, they've delivered there, but the respawns have been fundamentally sound, and it's led to so much success.
Carolina are technically the favorites in this one, but if you ask the fans, they're cheering for green today. Shotzzy is in the hunt for 100 match wins. He sits at 98. Optic trying to get him the opportunity with a best of 5 here. Kenny, Dashy, Hook, and Shotzzy make up Optic Texas. Squad that's had their ups and downs. So far, they've been flying high.
And what's so interesting is I think this is going to be their biggest challenge yet. No other team mirrors them as well as Carolina Royal Ravens does right now. They're
in Optic Texas, and so far off to a great start. 3 kills in favor of Carolina. Spawns already flipped. They are in the heavy driver's seat, and Optic Texas need a break here.
Well, Dashy will get 2. Vivid next one, C5. Dashy hasn't missed a bullet yet, and then from the top rope, tries to finish off all 4. Shotzzy will follow. Hook has flipped the spawns back, and after a really dicey moment midway through that first hard point, it will be Optic to stabilize, getting ready for P2.
Yep, and you still have Dashy being the human turret. Sorry, Octane, but this guy's not missing bullets.
34, not good news. Vivid,
only down
found
10
a bit of a route here through catwalk side. He just needs to find an opener. The rest of Carolina's here, but it is still, again, another 3-for-1. Slasher traded a full wipe. Optic holding strong.
And this is where Optic can start to pull away with the game, because now they're fully set up for P2. You have kitchen control. You know where the pressure's going to come on in, and Hook is just winning gunfight after gunfight. 21-8. Give me 22. Man, this guy's unbelievable.
TJ's giving him a lifeline, but it feels like, again, it's just another one of those moments where Optic are doing all of the right things. If that continues to be the case, this game could get out of hand quickly. Shotzzy now called upon, able to take down 2 as the mantle from TJ gets shut down. The third player in Gwinn was also found around the back, and then Slasher trying to set something up is also absolutely obliterated. It is all Optic as we rotate over to 3 and head into an Optic Texas. Listen in. This is just absolute lineup. Dashy, if we had an accuracy stat, it would be like 90+%. He's not missing bullets, man. Snapping left, right, up, down, inside, out. Doesn't make a difference. Optic putting this game well out of reach, as they will be able to kind of play from the leader's advantage here. A couple of follow-up eliminations are here, and they can just win the game on hot tub. I mean, Carolina has to win the war on every front, and it's not happening at all. Optic, a statement. Map number 1, 250 to 137. Mercy.
Yeah, we don't even got to talk about no breakdown, anything like that, Alan. It's just simply they were gunning the hell out of Carolina.
Plays with your mind. Trophy system down. Nade from the defense, not going to land. Slasher by himself here. Shotzzy at mid-connector. Shotzzy for 2, plus a little extra after that. And now he's just left with the pistol. A little greedy on it, but regardless, the kills come through, and Shotzzy is letting them know.
Oh.
Slasher playing a bit more aggressively down towards bottom bricks. Gwinn once again getting to work top fireplace. He's got help here. That's from Vivid, who does tally the kill onto Dashy. So the first 2 kills, good for Carolina.
The adaptations have been solid, and with these opening first bloods going their way, Shotzzy getting around the back will have to force something, and now he finds himself in what would technically be a 1v3, 2 more to grab. They are clearing top office. They think he's rewrapped to B. So now Shotzzy has the benefit of playing this post plant in whichever way he chooses. The problem is he hasn't seen Carolina in a while, so they could be coming from anywhere as well. And the play is going to be from the open side of this secret window. Shotzzy first contact. Good. Finding Gwinn. Slips away. TJ not able to get the train. Shotzy's out. He's going to get the regen. And if he tries to re-pull this through connector, he may find timing on a TJ here. Here's the check. Shotzzy! Shots were decent, but TJ... Oh my goodness. And here we go again. Shotzzy down low. This time the Slasher up top. He's able to track down both of them. Slasher follow. Oh! Could he get the full ace? They know Kenny's playing outside, but Vivid takes away the angle. Slasher saves the round previously and then lights it up early in a 5-second round as Carolina tie up the series.
Find a double, make it triple. So now Optic Texas have an avenue of attack right through the front side. As that first segment already comes in, you have a Pench trying to be developed out of Gwinn, but he's getting isolated. Kenny already gets behind enemy lines, and he's going to fly out and get 3 of his own. Quavo Ken on 6 in a row. This is looking like an Optic Texas round.
Yeah, takeover map here for Kenny. You saw the final play from the first round. He was snapping. A moment of that happening live once again. 14 plays 6. Second tick will be locked in as Hook will jump back on the zone and really put the pressure on Carolina. Nades do land to keep the defense relatively stable. Kenny's going to be chased down and finished off, but it's 11v5 and there's still tons of time on the clock.
You cannot afford to play trades in this scenario. Your setup has to be perfect if you are the Ravens. Now no more respawns. Shotzzy just going to hop onto the point. Putting shots into every SMG player on the side of Carolina, but 10v2, make it 9v2, make it 8v2. It's all up to the ARs now for Carolina to clutch on up.
Yeah, and Hook's going to catch Slasher here. Yeah, there's the wall bank Win. Likely to get the confirm. Oh, never mind. I say help was on the way. Hook was in trouble over towards Lion, but the shots will land and Optic will go up quickly 2-0. And making progress at B.
And now it's 7v10. First segment already comes in. Here comes Vivid on the pinch for the freebie onto Hook. You're spawning them all the way on the opposite side of your mini-map, and this is where the SMGs can start to roam. No more respawns in favor of Optic Texas. Carolina seeming to extend this map a little bit longer.
Yeah, it just felt like that kind of came out of nowhere for Carolina. You look up and there's 2 members, one on either zone. The A zone gets captured. Optic, after what looked to be just an overwhelming dominance through the A zone, kind of lose track of B. They get caught tracking back, Jay, and then Carolina just ripped them apart.
Base, because him simply being on this side is forcing them to spawn over towards 4 and work that overextension. Now with 40 seconds left, you're trying to line up the stun, you're trying to line up the nade because we need this kill on Slasher.
He's just waiting for someone to challenge with the knife, but no. Dashy beats him with the pistol. Under 30 seconds to fight. 50-50 battle as Optic make their approach over towards B. Good team shots from Kenny and Hook. Second tick being worked on. Shotzzy off the pinch. This is how it happens. 10th tick looking likely. Shotzzy by himself, just doing what he does best. Shutdown is in, but the extra tick gets counted. 8 plays 5. Third tick on the way. Vivid clears off 1. Dasher here to join. The contest, though, is alive, and Carolina will clear the zone.
But I'm pretty sure with Optic Texas securing that 5th segment, it's going to come down to the slaying. And if I'm doing my numbers correctly, Optic will put themselves in a position to get that defense, but screw the defense in round number 5. We can still win it here.
Still could win it here. Shotzzy caught. Gwinn staying alive. Last 2 members for Carolina. Team shots are out, but Optic will stay alive on the zone. Find the final kill needed and put the control away without the cinema of a 5th round needed.
Miraculously whipping out kills left and right as he finds the 2 there, but the rotation win is going to go in favor of the Ravens, and they're finding all the kills.
Yeah, huge. TJ coming off spawn, knowing that Shotzzy somewhere around the backside gets perfect timing on it. From the front, though, Texas deal with most of this setup from Carolina. Nice stun over the top. Allows Kenny to get at least 1 onto TJ. The follow-up from Optic from the front is good. They're even going to move the spawns around, and they're going to know this, too. I mean, you've already got Hook in a great spot to watch the mid-staircase. Good awareness here from Optic as they once again have this back-and-forth tug-of-war in the lead for now as Carolina start to break from the front again.
Dashy does die in the hill. He is going to get wall banged by Slasher, so give an opportunity for Carolina to still contest this, not give up all these time shots. He only had 27 HP. Everyone trying to take care of him, but somehow, some way, he is still alive. is able to take down one before getting traded. And if you are devastated about that one, if you're Carolina, because there was one guy left for that final 15 and it still goes off.
Oh, Shotzzy.
10-point difference with 20 seconds on the game clock.
Yep, Shotzzy, big moment here at mid-stairs, finds the first, slips away from Gwinn. Kenny's gonna spawn behind the new hill. He can get here to assist, but the clock is the issue. 12 seconds.
Oh!
Shotzzy wins another 1v1. Down to the final 8 seconds. Shotzi's taken out. Carolina, are they gonna risk this by not playing inside the hill and get this to the game clock? TJ gets 2. Last 3 seconds. Hook has to go massive. Shut down by Vivid, and the game clock will send us to 5. Carolina almost looked down and out before we got to the bleachers hill, but in a certain regard, nearly get bailed out by the game clock there as we only had about a 5-point game.
Stunt is going to connect, so the full gen is going to come in, but this time Shotzzy a little bit more active on the flank. Let's Shasha know, yeah, that's my gunfight.
Round's not over yet though. 2v3, Gwinn up top, waiting to play this one with Vivid. Kenny watching the cross, tags are out, the nade pushes him off, and now the crossfire setup. Kenny will drop. Time becomes an issue here, though, for Carolina. Shotzzy rejoins the party. Shadow seen, but Shotzzy still wins the gunfight, leaving Vivid by himself, and he's too low to hold a candle as we're starting to get some narratives here. Both these two teams not holding back from shooting each other after they're already dead.
Yeah, and Shotzy's let him know, you guys are all great players. This is exactly what he just said in that playergram, quote for quote. But that's just a simple adjustment right there from Optic. This time they say, no, Dashy on this retake.
What's happened to that trophy system? Gwinn just placed a trophy and just instantly deleted?
Might have been Optics.
I don't know. I could have sworn Gwinn just put one down. Weird interaction regardless. They don't have the trophy here to keep them safe. Vivid, nice opener onto Kenny. No follow-up immediately from Dashy. Stun will come through. Follow gunfight, not going to be there for Vivid. So now it's just down to what does the timing look like on this pinch? Shotzzy on 6 in a row. Wins the first. Gwinn trying to get proactive. Takes the win versus Hook, and then he has a chance at Shotzzy, but can't quite lock down the shots. And Optic will take the 3rd round.
And it's just on Shotzzy finding that gunfight, man. The fact that he's able to slide down Zip, you know there's only one angle that he can come from. He's just able to slide on in, win that gunfight, stall enough time for him to get a little bit of his health back, and at the same time, Hoop puts down shots into Gwinn to have him weaker for this final engagement. But it's again, Shotzzy making plays. Alan, it's as simple as that.
Playing frontside PCs, and no one for Carolina is going to know about this. The play over towards Spiral, though, may have opened the door for the Ravens on the post plan. But Shotzzy up close and personal. Oh, I was going to say maybe a chance to line him up, but instead it's Gwinn to get the double, leaving Dashy to the 1v3. Slasher sees him over the top. Little whack-a-mole situation as they keep popping heads. And there's just no way you would think that Dashy pulls this one off. It would be a miracle as Gwinn will fully push it out in Carolina. Quick tempo, get us tied at 3. And timing here.
Yeah, he's not going to flank Zip. You know that angle is definitely being watched. You just want to make sure that we're giving the information that everyone's in towards the site, but Slasher finds the first blood.
Trophy system should be in place here to keep this Carolina post plant safe. Here comes the plug from the front door, though. Gwinn tag. Slasher finds the opener, traded away. Kenny, Shotzzy finding the kills. It's just down to Kenny, and boy, would this be a time for him to come alive. 1v2 situation. Vivid playing the jump up, just looking for the info. TJ on the cross. There's the info gathered. Stun avoided. TJ shots, gets Kenny down to half HP. 13 seconds, you gotta make a move. Vivid still seen in the back. It's just down to the pistol. Shot's not gonna land. Carolina, whoa. With 2 birds from Gwinn. Send Optic away in top 4 position for Minor 1, and they punch a ticket to the finals against the Atlanta FaZe.
Well, as he roams around, Abizi at 13-9 has certainly come to play here. 2 from Slasher in the feed, softens up the defenses of FaZe here. They start to run out of the manpower as Gwinn and Vivid get theirs. Looking towards P2 now as well. As the Ravens, they'll get a little bit of scrap time here on P1. Second set so far, again, strong FaZe.
Yeah, finally, maybe a moment of life for Carolina. But once again, the underground route being taken by Atlanta. They really have enjoyed this. You want to get that top Zip control, and he does not get red this time. So Draza strikes, finishes the gunfight. His teammate over towards the lighthouse as well, trying to stay alive. So the ARs right now for Atlanta FaZe putting in some serious work. Carolina is not going to be able to get the time. They're going to have to battle through the front, and that is not the start you were looking for.
Taking the steps in a minute, and it's Sim. Hard point to his name. Ladder, easy reads. Second player can catch out as well. It's great moves out of the Phenom, a beautiful two-piece, and he maintains control of the hard point. Selim now looking towards spawns for Nude, no problem. Beezy's already there. Great work from FaZe. They've come out hot. Let's go for a listen in. Actually now some form of suppression and a kill from Vivid allows you to get forward now towards the hard point. Can we get a kill? No, it's over to Draz. Guns are hot and at the ready, and you're holding this one down. That should be game. That is FaZe coming out hot in the finals.
They're taking on the world tour, but Vivid's just nowhere near him.
I think Slash has gone way down. That's a problem. Draza, perfect read. Vivid, it's a 1v3 and he's not even going to be able to get close enough to sort of do anything here. He might be able to get a kill or two, but it will matter not. FaZe take the lead here in your Minor 1 Grand Finals. What a ridiculous protocol S&D that was. BZ takes care of Teach. Again, you're not able to quite get the perfect setup right now for the Ravens. They need to survive at least one more wave of kills. FaZe now trying to escape their spawn. Easier said than done. A BZ now with the perfect timing on the hit. Will they read this? Vivid does.
Massive.
Big win. Second segment B gone. That should be the lead for the Ravens. The third man shows up and the zone falls.
3 lives remaining. Last-ditch effort. There are so many cars on this map, let me tell you.
Beep, beep. Might have to add a little car horn to the Goix Alarm there as the last few moments roll through. Ravens push the series to our map 4. Vivids, you're not out of the woods just yet, FaZe. You are close to the win, but Ravens, they've technically got the map.
I mean, they've done a great job on P1. The sort of theme of P1 is you have to keep active track of spawns to know what direction the player on hill has to chow from, and I mean, they're trying to fight for this P1 time as much as they can, but long term, they've just been completely destroyed on P2, and they're losing the gunfights along the way. Gwinn picks up one over by Secret. Him and TJ trying to work together, and they're converging around this new time. You can swarm on P2. You have the numbers for a moment, but you got to get these trades.
FaZe once again is full throttle in the garage, and that is it. P2 is going to be the absolute death knell here for the Ravens unless you get a break. The first and nearly only break they've seen here, and they're not going to get it. That's going to be that, folks. Last hit, last chance, and last stat pad here for Atlanta FaZe. They make CDL history. Your very first ever Minor 1 champions, Atlanta FaZe, take on all comers. No losers bracket, no second chances, and they fall to no one.
Again, Optic, I mean, they started on the, quote, wrong side of the map. They flipped the spawns, kept everything under control. Shotzzy starts off 6-0, and his teammates get to happily collect that hill time. And funnily enough, Hook actually leaves the back spawn open and has the awareness to catch a player. So Optic are heads up about everything, and Shotzzy still can't be stopped.
Enjoying these routes Shotzy's taking. This is a lovely bit of in and out engagement while his teammates are in the hill. This is a perfect example, folks, of how hard it is to deal with a player like this. This is an 8 spree. It could have been 9. His teammates now with pressure on the hardpoint. Dashi and Hook, they're doing a great job there. Kenny on the back line there cleans house. That is perfect, calm, smooth gameplay out of Optic Texas.
I mean, look, they're just keeping the pressure up. 14 seconds to go, though, and Optic should clear it out. And more important for them, they spawn 3 players for Falcons out on the right side of the map. So even if it is forced to new time, Optic Texas should have control of the map. Those kills from Kenny right there, more or less, are going to seal the deal.
Yeah, Dahoo finding himself a couple of kills, keeping the boys off him for now, but it's going to be a matter of seconds. New rotation done. Optic Texas, you are in, and the setups were just too good. Kudos to the Falcons on the bite back. I was going to say, get on the point, mate. Dive on in. Coverage there. No, not going to last much longer. Shots from Shotzzy. First segment done.
Yeah, no trophies, though, by the looks of it, so he needs his teammates to come and help him out, and Kenny is there. Fantastic pre-fire to do some damage, and Shotzzy, here's the one-shot call out, and he pounces him, Kenny, and Hook. Nice little trifecta of teamwork in that moment. You keep the pressure up, you let Shotzzy continue to fry. There's a 5 spree, and there should be the B zone with it.
Dashies 2 might spell doom. The last hopes here for the Falcons as they fly forward into Shotzzy. Here comes the wave, and he's dealt with them, holding them at bay. He doesn't need the kills because Hook's going to find it with the cruise. That's the map, that's the round, and that is the lead for Optic Texas.
Nice.
And that's another one from Shotzzy. Good work. Backside now a little safer. Is he doing the route? Yeah, he is. He's gone all over the place. Difficult to deal with, difficult to contend with, and to whom? Can you find at least one here on the opener? The answer is no. Shotzzy with another great kill. 4 now in a row on this hard point.
Man, shout out to Shotzzy for literally doing that himself, winning his team the break. You got to keep the pressure up, though, because Xnid, maybe the heavyweight battle we're having between these two players, trying to keep things alive. The pressure through the front, though, Shotzzy, gonna read it. There's a 7 spree.
A lot of AR rounds there from both Dashy and Kenny. Still plenty of time here to be had. Quick contest. Shotzzy manages to get in and steal it from the very top side. Wixel there on the immediate trade. I mean, a moment like that, it's just panic. You have to deal with the man. He pulls an entire setup apart alone. All those white skulls now across the map. As Skyline riddled with members of the Falcons. Optic setting themselves up for the win right here and now.
Yeah, this might end up being a scoreboard for the Falcons where all 4 players end up negative. So that just means you got taken to task. It was a hot start from Xnid, but Optic Texas, they ice him out in the respawn.
Ghosty takes on his old teammate Dashy as trying to get these boys off of the hard point. Maven said no one's allowed to disappear in this matchup, and I completely agree. We'll see if anyone's going to go quietly into this Hacienda. Nice shots out of Shotzzy. Wow.
Pinch, making sure he doesn't get caught by his spawner, and he even kills the right guy. So it's not just the flank routes that are important, it's the timing of when you strike, and Optical utilize that. 40-point lead going into new, and I'd say LAD has been a little better on the rotation front, but the P1 from Optic was dominant. They're looking to try to set the same thing up again, but supposed to be the first man in time. Hoop doesn't want to let it happen, getting active on a 4 spree.
Yeah, way active, man. He's styling. We saw him running in aims a moment ago. Now he's on a 4 spree. Kenny, precision of a Swiss clock. Target the second. Shots though from Hook again, keeping his spree rolling. Shots into the hard point at 14 and 9 as well. Don't forget that. Dashy solid as a rock, out by rock. And the rest of the map is mostly covered by Optic players. They got the feed, they got the time, they got it all. Nestle spawned in. Scrap is still sitting on 5 kills. 87 seconds to their name. The rotation is on. The Thieves are in chance, but for how long? The nuke is on his way. And Shotzzy, this is it. The final nail. Ooh, Hydra wins it.
I mean, how many cruise missiles have we had, or Hellstorms rather? This is number 3 that I've seen get dropped in. This is an utterly dominant hard point, and Scrap just average less kills than hills we had in the game.
On plant, under all that noise, and here comes a wall of red players. Here come the Thieves on the retake.
Got kill shots in 1-1. He waits for the second man first, and just gets caught on the mantle. The help too quick there for LA Thieves, and Scrap, he's shooting back now, able to pick up 2. It's Hoop for the clutch, and it's such a tough spot to be in. It does not last. Scrap making up for that hard point performance. Strikes in the round. As well, and as the bomb gets planted, he's here. Scrap getting back down. Ghosty hops off bomb, and you got Dashy as the backup man. Kenny gets traded. Here's the 1v1.
He's going to send it with a knife. I don't hate it. Oh, what a 1v1 that was. 0-6. Might walk into this one. Here we go. He gets it. Kenny finds 2. Hydra now makes it a 2v1.
This will be for the ace for Ken if he can clutch it. And again, around Optic, almost a necessity for them to win it. And Kenny can't step up to the plate. Gun down immediately. Hydra, nice little cruddy corner.
Starting to feel themselves. That point for the Thieves. Tie all up. They're going towards B. Hydra goes right at Shotzzy. And what a 2-piece. That's the submachine gun players of the Thieves down and out.
On that switch up, different spot, different readjustments, maybe keeping that door closed just to be extra dirty. And Ghosty, yeah, final stand. He'll be there to fall. Shotzzy just winning you the round single-handedly. He's gonna have to get a 2-piece here.
No lethals, no tacticals, nothing but Gunny, and Envoy delivers it.
Eves, this is desperation to get him off this zone.
Yeah, bad news though, you get off the zone, you are safe. Optic has got to play this immaculately. Contest is there, big kills, all down to him. That's a clean sweep. Anyway, when we get towards A in time, I don't got him. It's got to be Shotzzy, move faster than you've ever moved before, my boy, into the jaws of Ghosty. Guns him down. Life count matters not when the objective gets you the win. They're in trouble. Ghosty, Ghosty, Ghosty. Oh, Shotzzy's in. Can he get another? Oh, 3-piece. Hydra to save it. Hydra for the win.
Team deliver.
What more do you want? What more can I give you? Literally nothing. Envoy shooting hard, pushing Shotzzy back. Ends the spree. Dash, you gotta watch a lot here. Nice angle, nice shots in a ghosty, but that's gonna give me another break. 20 good seconds there from P2 as well, so that's ideal for
Another one enter. Yo, get them on fold. Get them. Have to go underground. Have to go underground. Yo, and then one jacuzzi. Jacuzzi and then probably hitting front bed. Going deep. Yo, and one top mid. Top mid now. I'm looking stone. You're gonna hit bad boys. Rolling deep.
Heads up to pick it up though, but a pressure moment from Optic. They gotta be worried about these spawns. Envoy is doing everything he can to get his teammates in the mix.
He's cut the entire team in half. He's still alive, finally dealt with. Now you have to identify the next wave of Thieves players. Kenny gets one before being brought down. Dashy through mid, it's Shotzzy though. That's a great hold, and that could be a lead change. He's on the pinch, and it's done. Brucey gets it. Final 10, and we're going to a game 5. The Hacienda trilogy. One final chapter to be written in this series, and Optic close out Skyline with a massive bang. Office bang out. A minute to play.
That's a problem. That hiding spot. Traded though. Optic, what decision you guys want to make? Maybe they're going to try to hunt down Hydra, who is one shot. Well, Hook, that is a red dot that he wanted to chase, and he gets dealt with it. And Shotzzy didn't check the corner. LA Thieves breaking him down, and Kenny caught, tagged up, and hunted as well. Stuffed in round number 2. You need someone on Optic in these moments to step up. The cards have fallen. Hook has been the decider. Has to clutch this 1v2 for any hope here for the green wall.
And they think the Hook's probably got the bombs. That's why they didn't sit there for Kenny. He's the other carrier. But this time round, long route taken. Scrap's gonna have the gun up first. And what shots, but it doesn't matter, bruv. Thieves. Another masterclass here in Search and Destroy. Another sensational set of rounds.
Reposition. They've had a ton of success on the attacking rounds. Hydra spotted and hunted though in the middle of the map. Another first blood for Optic.
And now everyone from the Thieves has to back up. We can't be taking these fights. We don't want to be throwing any more bodies. There are 2 players by B, 1 man over by A, and Dashy roaming around upstairs. A watchful eye right now for Optic and a man advantage.
And we talk about these game 5s. It's for the big time players and the big time plays. You had Shotzzy was just 2 and 6. Well, he's already at 6 and 6. So Scrap, the man on the other side, there's 2 heads. This could be a 1 versus 4 in a game number 5. Or not, you know.
Iron Nerve holds the iron, trades done. Close down to the site, it's over to Dashy. The draw, oh my word, 2v2. The drums of war, they're starting to get way too loud. 10 seconds, a Scrap doesn't jump it. Scrap gets gunned as well. 1 round at a time, and now it's round 11.
And shout out to the broken scoreboard. I think that is an 8 spree now from Shotzzy. From 2 and 6 to 9 and 6. A quick math will give him 7 in a row.
Will Shotzzy spot them out? Possibly. Dashy, perfect read there on the nade.
Yeah, they might be A.
Here comes Hydra.
You said one guy's...
You're 2v, on me.
Hydra up, Hydra.
2v.
Go on. Nice.
I
have the bomb plan.
One guy's I think top you. Challenge shit, bro.
You want a shot?
Yeah, I think we shot. I might be out of rock.
Gonna
give it up, bro.
They might have hit like our open already.
It's 2 lane, but they just right back. 2 drive by. I saw him. They're gonna come back.
I'm gonna get map control.
I'm going Hydra lane, but I'm coming to you.
I've chopped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold my back. I have open. I have side open.
We've just backed up for a moment. It could be a battle in the
Late y'all bomb.
We could be
I'll let B. Come B. He's good. I see B.
I hate your late secret.
B. Close B. Close B.
Every hope.
I'm
I have an 8.
On rock. 2 rock. Puck on Hydra. Over here. I'll see your side. I'm gonna...
They know we're 2 here.
Land challenge it.
You're by yourself?
Oh. Okay, last two. One top spot, 1 secret.
I just 1 shot.
Spiral secret.
But it all comes down to Kenny. Kenny in the 1v2.
And they're taking the fight to him. They're bringing this bomb over towards his site.
Here we go.
Oh.
There's 1. Kenny.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, bro. Get me the f out of here, bro. What the f was that?
I got doubles.
Oh, what a breakdown. Let's go, Ken.
That has
That was fucking insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Yo, that was fucking nuts. Let's go, Ken.
Envoy on the receiving end.
Yeah.
It would have been very funny if he did that and then got the kills and then dated himself. That would have been pretty funny.
That would have been hysterical if that happened.
But man, what a series, no guys? What a fucking series.
Dude,
man.
Optic looked fucking good, man. I know it took a crazy LAT 5-1 loss, but like Kyler
look at
has been disgusting, dude.
They look good at hardpoint for sure.
Disgusting.
To be fair, I think they've all looked pretty good at times.
They all have, but like,
I think Kenny struggled a little bit, but like Kenny's still having his moments where he's kicking up. He's
I'm
still
giving Ken the benefit of the doubt
making
till I
winning
see him
plays.
drop a 0.7 out on land, dude. I don't care. Kyler's been gross, dude. I know we've talked about Shotzzy and Dashy a lot, but Kyler's last couple series and just in general since he joined the team in Search specifically, he's been disgusting, man.
Yeah,
he's been so good.
It is over. It is won. The Ravens have got it.
Yeah, getting that kill on Snoopy was no issue for Tej. Only issues he's having is the protest in Charlotte, but there's a lot going on in my home state. The only thing happened on this P2 is Carolina locking it down. Everybody pushed out in the right spots, right guns for the right job. AR's watching the wings. As long as you get these close quarter combat kills, Vivid on point for there. Just going to slow down the rest of the players. And Gwinn, full sends. Maybe that's just going to buy his teammates a little bit of time, but maybe you bite off more than you can chew. Tej by himself on time, doesn't need no help. He ain't crumbling yet. Ain't Crumpton can win the skyline here. A slow start, but they got the hot hand and nobody's getting through now. You're gonna float through Piano. TJ from up top, Slasher from down low. Last ditch effort just to contest, and Carolina Ravens win the gunfight in time. They bought a lifeline to go towards New, but 5 seconds in Boston take the first map.
Good luck. Have fun, folks. Snoopy, the cutoff's there. The hard point in contest, but it's your boy Awakening. Boston Breach. A tremendous comeback on Skyline Hardpoint in map 1. Over to the bomb site. Purge is in position to possibly stop this. He doesn't. A big old wrap and a bomb plant. Man advantage Boston.
Well, he knows they went mid or towards the back spawn, and you got Cammy cutting off mid. So you've trapped both of these players. You know what section of the map you're dealing with. Keep your guns up, and should be easy. But there's the middle of the map getting opened up, and they're trying to capitalize. Problem is, bombs down, but Boston not hopping it. Things are going to get squirrely.
It's very much so. Teach checks. No one there. Hey, it's not a person. That is. Nice wins. Gwinn, 1v1. You should be good, mate. You know where he's going to be, as long as that barrel isn't sticking out. And let me tell you, boys, sometimes it sticks out. That's it. That's the round. Lovely stuff out of the Ravens in round 1. Little do-si-do around the site.
Needs to live.
Easier said than done. Purge is on him straight away. Tej. Here we go. He and Vivid line him up. Knock them down as quickly as they can. They both win their individual fights rapidly. So now we're down to Purge. Doubling back in a moment. Purge. Get your gun up at the ready, son. Timing of this will be sensational. Oh my word, the gunny! Oh, he finds one. The Ravens secure it. We tied up 1-1.
Through, but Boston effectively come out on top. They'll have the pizza rotation. And admittedly, it's just a super tight game. It has been slay heavy for both of these teams. Not a ton of time collected, but now you got to pick up the route. Slasher, we talked about the importance of the rotational gunfights, and that's where he takes Snoopy down.
Behold, a P2 hold. Chance. Slasher brought down by Awakening. Makes the perfect reads. Up front, though, is going to be Gwinn. Now the Ravens are in the hard point, and now the spawns towards the backside of Boston Breach. Nobody looking towards this one just yet. Purge looking for something. Picks up Vivid. Over towards the back door. We're going to go in a mo, but look at this coverage there from Boston Breach. You're giving up the time, but you're guaranteeing the kills. You're guaranteeing my ass. Finally, Awakening brings down Gwinn. What an unbelievable run.
Yeah, it just kept the play alive. It was him and TJ that had to work together to get the ARs back in the mix, and you got him here. That was the AR showing up in the feed for Carolina. You got Vivid for 2, Slasher for 2. Now you got Gwinn killing the reinforcements, and maybe not a perfect P2 hold, but all things considered, Carolina handled it perfectly.
Holds chance. Slasher brought down by Awakening. Makes the perfect reads. Up front, though, it's going to be Gwinn. Now the Ravens are in the hard point, and now the spawns towards the backside of Boston Breach. Nobody looking towards this one just yet. Purge looking for something. Picks up Vivid. Over towards the back door. We're going to go in a mo, but look at this coverage there from Boston Breach. You're giving up the time, but you're guaranteeing the kills. You're guaranteeing my ass. Finally, Awakening brings down Gwinn. What an unbelievable run. Unbelievable disgusting work out of Purge, and you're going to win the game here if you stay on the time. 2 plays out through Paul. Cam finds the pair. Over to Vivid. Ow! Another from Cammy. It is an unbelievable map from Boston Breach. The final 10. We're going to see another hard point, but Snoopy, sensational kills.
Dude, we got to see Carolina Ravens record before and after playing against Purge. 44-19, and dude, let Carolina fight back and let this man just break the record. This is 44 kills for a dominant win. Ravens were lucky not to get a 100-point club, and if they fought at all, he would have dropped 60 on their foreheads. Purge owns Carolina.
We had a 1.27 from Purge. He had 113 kills with 12,000 damage, and then his duo Snoopy had 101 kills with almost 13,000 damage in this series. I mean, that is insane from the sub duo coming in from Boston Breach. You had a 0.86 from Big Wake. You had a 1.20 from Cammy. Everybody pulling weight in the damage department. And then on the other side, Gwinn with a 1.05, but everybody else struggling. Slasher clearly below the rest in the damage department. Everybody around 11,000, 12,000 damage. He's sitting at 8,700 damage. He had a 1.05 from Gwinn, a 0.93 from TJ, and a 0.88 from Reese Vivid.
Like you're round 11. Bro, Hixie on that side of the map, where there was the AR playing deep the one time, sub in hand there. He has just been frying people that try to get across. Not much time to go. Gwinn left by his lonesome, and Hixie. Okay, some team shots came in. I thought he just got put on skates. 2. Now you're in a 2v3 for the map post plant. Can they hold? It's on Slasher and Vivid.
Well, I mean, retakes were so good for Surge, but yeah, last time we were here, these two clutched on up.
Slasher has been clutching this one. Can he do it again? Hixie, ready to go. On 4 straight and looking to open this thing up. He gets through. Chalice one and takes out another. Hixie's an absolute demon. Play after play in the last couple of rounds, he erupts in Surge. Get a massive win. Is that will be their 3rd and their most impressive win on the year. And things are looking up for them with a winner's bracket shot. And if you're Carolina, it's like, okay, your hard point hasn't been great. You win both hard points. Now you're losing both searches, which has been your bread and butter.
Not at the major or even lose another game. But just one thing that I think we kind of like forget as fans just watching this team and how much early success they've had is, once again, when we talked about this roster at the beginning of the season, we were kind of like wondering how Vivid and Tej and Gwinn and all these guys would find success, considering Vivid or whoever was going to run that second AR is a sub player. I think Vivid, although he has been contributing the damage and he hasn't done completely terrible, I think you see signs of him kind of just struggling and not like performing to the best of his ability, probably because of a role issue. So I wonder if this team continues their downtrend. They did spruce up their hard point here in this series, which was fine. But if this team continues their downtrend, this team might end up looking for a replacement there, and it's maybe somebody that's more a natural fit in their role, which kind of sucks for Reese. Or they might even try role switching, but I doubt it, considering Tej and Gwinn have both been great.
I wouldn't touch
at what they've been doing. Exactly. Great series out of Gwinn, but ultimately they couldn't get it done in the searches, man, which is disappointing because these guys were pretty damn good at search early on, but they've they lost 2 here and they completely fucking botched that map 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, not clean.
Oh dear, it was 2020 the life card a minute ago, but it's tough. And Lucky's in your sport now. Oh dear, this is gonna hurt, and it hurt a lot. Lucky finds 2. Still keeping these players in spawn. Heretics looking to level it up very, very quickly. That is gonna be 1-1. And a very solid difference in the kills department as well. Heretics walk away with that one.
Their dreams are accomplished.
TJ's able to get one.
No, the Kevin Durant MVP speech. You're the real MVP.
Yo, they're about to win this. This series, I might call it, dude.
Yeah,
they
might be getting 3-0.
They are slamming their shit.
Wall of defense. Metals and Rancor there on the stack, trying to stay alive. In and out of 10. This is a great
one tick in.
Right now, you've still got full plat control, so Real now can oscillate between that inside.
I mean, yeah,
and outside.
they are.
Rancor now getting things
Gwynn's getting tucked right now. This is just
Carolina
insane. insane.
Carolina's looking down there for the Ravens, and 3 members now of the Heretics on point, and that is the offensive.
I'm calling the series.
What's the point? It's 3 dead. There we go. Here we go. Onto the point go the Ravens. Lucky on the pinch. Yeah. Able to catch anything out here. Is he about to be red in the back? He sure is. What a turn. Gwinn is down. Second segment, 50% complete. Another 3 down. Ravens are flying. Second segment gone. Missions with a hero play. Absolutely gunned. And you see it all here. Front side now. Carries down the neck. We got these kills doing 1. Way out. Where's 1? Lucky the second. And the third. Ravens all the contest is done. And that's their whole point.
Check out my campaign song. Check out my campaign song. I remember when my grandma told me, boy, get a job. Phony with it like your daddy facing criminal charges. Said if I got rich, I bought my girl a crib with a yard. Then I got rich and spent it all on women and cars. She said I changed up on the show, no me no more. I ain't in the same direction I was going before. Cause all you ever wanna do is go and check your email. Cause me and Mike making fans on the beat sale. I just need my points off the retail. Royalties on everything that he sell. That boy trapping off Gmail. What? I just caught the word like a seashell. Got the push, I know you like it. My girl so gorgeous, know you like it. Campaign so important, know you like it. Just spent the fortune, know you like it. Yeah, I know my campaign strong. I know my campaign strong. Yeah, I know my campaign strong. I know my campaign strong. Yeah, I know my campaign strong. I know my campaign strong. Yeah. Check out my campaign song. Check out my campaign song. Yeah.
Last bit of damage. Immediate dip. I like this. They're stacked up on the outside of pulling. TJ's now making his way down, and he's going to find 1. Not enough damage into the next player, but the pinch is on, and the series comes to an end. The Carolina Royal Ravens dig deep, and they pull it all back. The Heretics, it is heartbreak after a brilliant series. TJ Haley, 12-7. It's just the dagger.
Paco, not that good at this game. Throwing it out there. I'm saying it.
Nope.
I'm saying it.
This game, bro.
I'm saying it. You can hate me if you want.
Yeah, would like to see Hydra maybe turn on the Jets a little bit. But yeah, I got Thieves 3-2.
I saw a Reddit post, and I want to talk about it real quick because it pertains to Hydra.
Okay.
They were talking about how this is the first time that Hydra isn't necessarily being super catered to because he's on a quote-unquote super team. If you look at his past teams, he was the player that you set up to just fry. Yeah. Like, everybody's trying to play around him to set him up. This is the first time he's had a team with this much firepower. So people think it's going to take a little bit longer for him to find that footing, and they compared it to Pred, right? If you remember Pred on our team, he had a bit of a slow stint, and then at Champs he goes and drops a 1.24 because his prior team, Seattle, it seemed like he was the guy set up for getting all the kills to be the main Slayer.
Yeah, once they figured it out, they just clicked.
So I kind of agree with that. I think Hydra is still Hydra. It's just I don't think he's used to being a part of a system like this.
I mean, with his team, I don't get what people want him to do. There's not even enough kills to go around.
Yeah. Scrappy,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Scrappy's been playing well. Besides Hacienda Hardpoint, holy shit. I mean, Ghosty's been playing well as of recent, and then Dylan at the start of the year is playing well. So they're all getting kills. But the one thing that kind of confuses me is that Dylan is similar to Kismet in that he's a selfless submachine gun player.
But they're different though, because I think Envoy is like a rattier, slower version of Kismet.
That's fair.
Envoy, Kismet's like a bulldozer is the way I view him. He's like the Rhino villain from the Spider-Man.
But Dill's not doing it as consistently. I agree with that.
Like, Dilla's more like late pinch, sit in a corner, flanking 2Ps. Kismet's more, I'm going to slide through that doorway. Paco, follow me up. It's a different type of selfless.
And even then, a scrap falls, look at kill feed. Metals picks up one as well. It's only 2 men by the time, but Envoy maybe gives you enough to keep this play up. Thieves still on top of that hill, and the best hold we have seen so far this game, the difference maker this P4 has been.
The Heretics have completely and utterly fallen. Our second set of hard points. Air is out of the lungs. Envoy, though, just starting to pick up pace. Perfect stun connects. Metals, though, good shots. Is this a sign of life? Are we able to get something going here on P1? Fortunately, it looks here from the Thieves, but it's not going to matter too much. It's an immediate rebound, and that is going to be it. A wall, but a spawn in the backline. Immediately read there by Hydra, but dealt with by Metals. You're not out of the woods just yet, Heretics, but this is tough. You got to find a way into the point. Go for it, boys. Send it, fly forward. Scrap, trying to find the multi at the end there, and this is going to be the last ditch attempt here from the Heretics. Oh, when you go, boys. Forward. Hydra cuts you down from behind. The perfect setup and the perfect hold out of the LA Thieves.
And add to the kills column as well. Gonna fall. Lucky there to take it from you, just as they have taken this B zone. Last ditch effort, but that's just gonna cost you some lives. Or Scrap gives you two. The unpredictable, and Scrap is undeniable. That's a clean 4 down.
That might be round. That might be round. Look at the pressure. The P word again, folks. That's right, and it's the Thieves delivering it once again. Envoy laying down behind. Well, you are dead to rights. Oh my word, the goal line save from the LA Thieves. What a third round. Wait, no! What a dive from Rencor. What a play from Scrap. It's not over until it's over. There's the secure.
Yeah, and you get office control as well. Envoy locking it down if you're an SMG player. And you want to learn how to play on Hacienda, Envoy showing off the goods right there. You see extra kills being collected in the feed, and they can't get past the front line. Scrapping Ghosty, just hanging out at home. Hydra, a little bit of love towards Big Ernie at the end, but LA Thieves comfy in the respawns, and they needed Scrap for one pop-off play out. So I'd say for Thieves, in a pretty nice spot. Admittedly, though, they have lost track of Real, and the bomb's going to get planted. Thieves on the opposite side of the map.
And B-bomb site as well, yeah. An interesting look here now. Thieves through the top side of the map. They're going to go. Lucky, you're going to have to be more than that, mate. What a win from Envoy. Lucky finds one on the approach towards the bomb site, and now the quick turn. And who is that? He's kept them at bay. It's Scrap. Unable to pick up too much there. Picks up the flank, though. And what a reposition now from Lucky. Last man left alive. Ghosty spots him out, reads the play, gets the defuse, and the Thieves will be up 2-0. The right place at the right time. Envoy gives up his position, and now the play's on. Scrap starts his flank. Scrap on the other. Through the middle of the map, keep these boys softened up, allow Hydra to get in there and get the kills. Medals now dancing, diving, Scrap, Hydra, Ghosty all find their respective kills, and the curse is broken. And my God, a weight off their shoulders, the LA Thieves close it out, 6-2.
Had a chance at it, and now the job just got that much more difficult.
Yeah, he's got a Semtex, but that trophy system's gonna block it, so it's all about the gun. He cannot start off with the first, and Boston. That's why they're good at ready cards. Stay undefeated, now 3-0 on that map, 2-0 in this series. And that final round was just so beautiful out of Boston. Off to Snoopy, now you're in a 4v2. You know, the other two players are now off the respawn at Boathouse. And now you can start to stack this one a little bit.
Awakening to get shut down over to the middle of the map. That leaves Boston to have to try to hit this from patio side. And this is going to lead to some significant progress. Second tick likely to get locked. Contestas in through wide, but Envoy picks that up. Follow-up from Awakening is just tags and shots. Jumping on into the zone are a couple of breach members, but this is, again, so limited in numbers. Hydra off a bit of a pinch from the top side of patio, clears the back of the zone. The stack is in, and the Thieves quickly up 2-0 here in the control.
Everyone from Boston starts to turn around, and that opens up the teammates from Hydra off the respawn and shoot them in the back. So now with only 15 seconds remaining, the last push coming in from Boston. Envoy here to contest it. He's reading the early pressure, and on the opposite side of the map, Scrap at least finds one to shut down that aggression over towards A. This is like a 5-minute map, Alan. We're going map 4.
Yes, we are. Okay. Wow. Cammy's going to try to do what he can here, but not going to be allowed to. Hellstorm gets called in, and Boston will not be able to touch. And I think these fans are sitting there like, whoa, about time. Like,
nice. Just wait there. Could be Ivy. Could be Ivy. It's Awakening. Oh, right. Or not Awakening. Excuse me. One shot in the back. Absolutely. Back T. Waiting for me. In the back. He's running single. All right, yeah, back door. No. 2 on time. There's 2, 3 all around. They're all split in the back on you, Bucka. Right, don't mean it. Go, Ivy. Nice. I'm making them. I bang hill. I stunned in. One shot. 2 single. 2 single, boys. Single. Weak. There's 2 single. I know, I got naded. 2 more. Weak, Birch. Weak, Birch. I'm back. Go on time. Give me both 1 shot. One more 1 shot. Birch. Weak again. Wolf. Early one. Nice. Another one there. Another one open. He's close towards single already. Come in, Victor. 1 shot in spiral. 1 shot. Inside. Nice. Hitting in spiral. I'm gonna give it up. In spiral. Purge. In spiral. I'm hitting a pinch. I have it. Top stone, boys. I have this. Are you on the Paco? Get on the heady. He's big door. Paco has big door. I'm made it here. Big door, guys. He's made it. They're behind me. Two big door, one spiral. We spawn. Nice, good job. Maps fast. Big door. Yeah. Nading in the maps. I naded in there. I naded in there, Paco.
Then towards the backside, you have the double AR set up between Envoy and Ghosty. Hydra holding down top mid. LA Thieves cannot win it here, but just dominating this map, controlling what they are. They're going to win that rotation for free over towards New. Boston Breach are now making a decision to cut their losses there, start hitting a couple routes, try to contest over 3v1. We cannot trap ourselves on this side for this next hill.
Yeah, Scrap pushed off the window angles, though, so Boston will get around the helicopter and in towards the back to maybe try to move spawns. But these kills are what really need to start to come through. LA largely looking for 1v1s across the map. Scrap, he's able to kind of slip away, catch information on the low ground. Ghosty follows, plus he wins his one up top, and that might be game right there. Boston have to try to break from the front. Hydra drops, but over 240 go the Thieves. Ghosty watching from the sidewalk. Now the focus purely has to be on the front. The contest is in, but Ghosty off 5 in a row. Make it 6. No more contestants from the front as Envoy finds the final kill. And we're going 5 because, of course, we are, Jay. We always do.
It's through mid opened. There's a lot of space that you now have to clear on out due to the plant spot. Snoopy gets the info. Just get out.
Yep. Cammy trying to assist. Watching over the top of him. Oh, but Envoy shots and then lands into the water, but Cammy's still able to follow up for 1. But Purge falls top office. Cammy's in trouble here. Here comes the challenge. Envoy quick to tally the kill, and LA with the must-win round in front of them do convert it. 4-2 will go.
Yeah, it has to start with Awakening and just keeping Snoopy alive. The fact that that guy is able to find that one-on-one and then dip out with his life, jumping into the water.
Makes position, that's good for first blood onto Hydra, and Thieves just have no information on where this defense actually is. Purge comes up from behind, and that may be the kill needed to put this one out of reach.
Now to 4v2, Envoy's gonna get caught. Ghosty left in a 1v4. Boston showing the adjustments in S&D. Slow the game down and make it more difficult for LA to walk away victorious as Boston Breach. They were looking for a series to build confidence before they walk into the major, and that's a great one to have underneath your belt. Successful versus LAT here today.
What a...
At the end of the day, man, it's not like we're in 2013 anymore where there can be some teams that are in the league that are considered top teams that are pushovers, bro. All these teams are really good, man. And it's not like they don't have the ability to win the series that they're playing. I just think Black Ops 6 is a really mixy game. After playing rank play, like the hard points and the respawns are bang outs, and it's really easy to get lost on the map. It's really, I think Major 1 could actually go really well for Thieves. I think there's a few small things that we need to clean up, and we know the talent's there, and I think we just need to give the boys a little bit more time to get their chemistry down. You know, you've got 4 players that have never played together with each other, and they're obviously trying to like find their identity and find their, you know, their footing. But I think Major 1 genuinely could be good, and I feel optimistic in a weird way. Even though the boys have looked a little frazzled, I don't know. I got this weird feeling that Major 1's going to go better than some people expect after the last couple days and last couple matches that we played.
Vancouver and Rocker. When is that? Saturday? Wait, what's today, bro? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, we only have one more match, and then we literally leave the next day, yeah? Monday?
Literally.
Literally leave the next day.
Shit, dude. I can't wait.
Leave stuff.
Many kills as he does have rings. That's him clutching up over LA Thieves. And what does that mean? Well, now Optic's playing for the #1 seed. They have to take down Toronto Ultra, though, that is currently sitting at 6-0 if you're looking at our qualifiers.
Right through the front door, Hook and Shotzzy combined for 2. Eventually, Dashy falls, but even with Ultra spawning in towards the back, Optim had him trapped.
Yeah, Dashy actually spawns up mid-map, so he's able to stop the spawners for Ultra from reinforcing around the back. Really good awareness from Dashy. And for Optic Texas, from inside the hard point, knowing that they're going to be challenged from the back door, leads to clean eliminations. Up to a 30-9 game. Insight in the rest of Ultra, trying to hit from the front, but already being met with resistance. The ARs are watching these crosses like hawks.
Yeah, they are getting cut down. Ultra, one by one, all falling like dominoes, and Dashy's able to find himself now on 5 in a row. He knows that sometimes the spawns can get a little iffy, but Not a single player from his team has found success in the kill column. Finally, Kenny finds one. There he is with the trade onto Kleenex. Fortunately, does not earn himself the Hellstorm, but Kenny in a position to win a rotation anew. Able to find a double. The player on the pinch does get red. Optic effective on the trade turn into 2v2, but Ultra still securing the back spawns, so it allowed him to keep soaking up this hill.
Kleenex good for one, slides away, but can't survive. Dashy player also on the backside of this pitch from Shotzzy. It's going to have to be Joe Deceased. He's got to do it all. Spawns are out, Optic are in, and they are going to take the vault. They're going to stay flawless here too, Jay. I mean, it has been convincing result after convincing result for Optic on Vault Hard.
But 13 HP in the Dream still alive. He's just going to walk right into another player from Optic Texas as they will set up perfectly on that defense.
Bit of ground. Kenny opening shots. Dashy on a cross. Shotzzy in the corner. Nice turn from Kleenex, but you can only do so much damage, and now there's a crossfire to keep Shotzzy safe. Oh my goodness, just absolutely unfolded on this retake attempt. Bean's last one left. Do as he may. Not going to be able to do too much, you would think. Lots of damage, but there's just too many players to deal with, and Optic are running away with this map right now.
From the site. Very cheeky spot. Bean's going to be right next to him. At least finds that first kill. Now Hook in the 1v2.
And he's up top.
I don't know if you can see it from there, Alan.
I don't know if he can either. I don't think he can. But he may be able to see the cross. And there's the information onto Joe. Clean shots from Hook. He also sees Beans down low, tagged up. But he's going to just bait it out. He's going to wait for the clock. Hook's going to go check. There's not going to be enough time for Beans to get back to the bomb. Just not playing for the win condition. And Hook has clutched up for Optic to get him up 5-1. Bomb is not here yet, so there's an opportunity to where maybe some timing can go the way of Ultra if they can find a crossing angle. Optic trying to field things out over towards Bean. Bean's able to get one on the backside of the play, but that's all he will get, and it leaves Joe with a 1v3 to try to get this to around 11.
He's on 3 in a row, but the bomb getting planted, and Joe now taking his sweet time, hitting the deep pinch. It's going to make his job a whole lot more difficult. Does not have an AR in the back pocket, so these long-range gunfights aren't easy, and that is going to be the search and destroy going in favor of Optic Texas.
To fight for.
And this is where you have somebody instantly think about that rotation, and you best believe it's going to be Shotzzy. Puts himself in a position to contest bottom P4, freebie for the first kill. This double will basically secure it. He has a little bit of assistance there for his teammates, but Optic Texas now in the driver's seat to blow this game wide open.
Yeah, from scrap to initial between 3 and 4. 141 to 104. How much damage can Optic do here in the first 20 to 30 seconds on the 4th hill? Good opener here from Toronto. Stuns allow them a chance to get some numbers and try to break this open quickly. Nades in the back, also landing, leaving Dashy by himself off spawn. That's the rest of Optic trying to flood forward as we take a moment to see how they're coming. As an Optic's listening.
Vote late, vote late. Nice job. That's big kill. Figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. Spawn spiral, there's one down. On the computer, just scan. One's in zip, one's in zip. Zip it, zip it. Two sprawl, two sprawl. Zip. Okay, get up. Nice job. Yo, big door late. I got it.
Kenny at least lines up a double. Beans flies in for a double of his own, but Dashy missed a Batman. 38 and 30. A minute and 20 in the hill. Are going to allow his teammates now to push to now only needing about 3 seconds. One break is all they need.
Yep, and Shotzy's already kicked us off with the opener. Now you can wait. Hook on one side, Dashy coming from the other. Shotzzy from the front door. It's just a full pinch, completely enveloped. Is this Ultra setup? And that's going to be Optic Texas dominating from start to finish on both hard points. Holy, this team looks terrifying. And now they claim the #1 seed going to Madrid.
Man, they look phenomenal.
Shotzzy, you've been more direct and honest with the community and everybody lately, and I want to ask you, who do you want to play in the finals at this first major in front of that Madrid crowd?
I want to play against LA Thieves, but if I had to guess, it's probably going to be FaZe.
Okay. I like those call-outs, Shotzzy. Thanks for chiming in. Draza said he's probably playing you as well. Could happen.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they make it.
Looking forward to it. Enjoy, my guy. Go celebrate the dub.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's take a look at the bracket here. We get some land card, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to Madrid for Major 1. Ben, I know you're going to be there with Gersh, so you'll be there on the floor, hopefully making some content, getting some interviews and shit.
What do you mean? Hopefully making content? You think I'm not going to make content?
Well, last time you got there and you said, "Oh, well, Tom, they won't let me film anywhere." It's chalked on a first day.
We've already addressed that. I already talked to the league this week and said, "Yo, can we film in PPAs? The teams are down. They said yes, we'll give you cover. So
I like that, man. I'm excited.
I've already cleaned that up.
I'm excited to see some Benji and Asim content on the floor. But let's take a look at some of these matches. We go to Madrid. We got Optic versus Miami in the first round winners. We got Carolina going up against LA Thieves in the first round of winners. That's going to be a fucking banger.
I believe we'll play Miami,
What's up,
right?
Z? I see you, man.
I think we play Miami round 1. Yep, Miami round 1.
Optic Miami.
Oh my God!
Ravens,
look at that
Thieves,
potential.
Ultra Surge.
Yo,
Breach
Ravens,
Phase.
Thieves.
That's a good matchup. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Breach phase.
Yeah, breach
But even though
phase.
phase
Ultra
just,
Surge.
I ain't gonna lie. That top bracket.
Dude.
I mean, listen, our first match is against the Spaniards in their homeland, in their city.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.